What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Coming at y'all with a little something different than I normally do. Just a little post-fight reaction. Ain't gonna hold up too much of your time. Just wanna, ask a question. What's next? What's next for Bud Crawford? Who out there? We seen Errol Spence out in the crowd. He got up and left. You know what I mean? As soon as the fight got stopped. So is that who's next? We gonna finally get that fight? I done talked to some cats that seem to think that it's Bud Crawford that's ducking Errol Spence. I don't know. I'm not sure if I see it that way. But what is next? But now you know what? Before we even get on it, before we even worry about that right now, props to Sean Porter, man. This was a great fight, man. He was definitely game, gave it everything he had, but at the end of the day, Bud Crawford did what Bud Crawford do. He's a technician. Most of the fight, Sean Porter appeared busier up until that 10th round. A lot of people, seem to have Sean Porter up in the scorecards. Don't let that shit fool you, man. Pops knew what he was doing when he threw that towel, man. Because not only did he watch his son just get hurt really bad in that 10th round, he pretty much realized throughout the whole course of the fight, it's the quality of the punches getting landed. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about. It's the quality, not necessarily always the quantity. And throughout the entire fight, as much as Sean Porter appeared to be a whole lot busier, Bud Crawford was a lot more effective. And then that 10th round just culminated. The two big knockdowns, regardless of what the scorecards were at before then, that round would have flip-flopped it. That round would have flip-flopped it anyway, as that would have at least been a 10-7 round at best for Sean Porter. That would have been a 10-7 round. So that would have, no matter what, that was going to flip-flop things anyway. Look, I've been saying it for a while, man. Bud Crawford is the best in the world. I don't care what nobody got to say, man. That man goes out every fight. He's an absolute technician, man. He gets the job done every time. So when are we going to get Crawford and Spence, man? When we going to get that? When we as boxing fans going to get the pleasure to see those two throw down in the ring together? Personally, I still like Bud in that one too. Because, like I said, I stand behind what I say. He's the best in the business. He's right now the top of the mountain as far as I'm concerned, period. Pound for pound. And I'm just waiting. I'm just curious what's out there for him, man. Because it don't seem like this him and Errol Spence don't seem like it's ever going to come together and work out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just curious, man. I just can't wait to see what's next for the amazing Bud Crawford. People was already starting to think, oh, maybe Porter might get him in right now the way the fight was going, but that's not the fight I was watching. Like I said, and I stand by what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that because hindsight 2020 and the fight's over now, and Bud Crawford has obviously won the fight. I'm saying that because I was saying it watching the whole fight. Was definitely busier, and he definitely won a lot of them share of them early rounds. But the entire fight, Bud Crawford was far more effective with the punches he was landing, and it just took a toll throughout the entire fight on Sean Porter until everything culminated in that 10th round. I mean, like I said, this wasn't a referee stoppage. This was this man's father throwing in the towel because he didn't want to watch his son get beat up. That tells you how real it was, man. And I don't know if anybody heard the post-fight interviews. Apparently, Sean Porter's dad wasn't happy with his training for this fight, his preparation for this fight. I mean, I don't know what to think about that because Sean Porter definitely did look game. He looked like the fighter that he is, the very aggressive, always coming forward. You know what I mean? Ain't never backing down. But you know what? When you're going against the best in the world, maybe his pop might be on to something, man. Because I mean, like I said, we'll never. I can't know what happened behind closed doors in the gym while he was preparing and training. But apparently, his dad was not happy with his preparation for this fight, and also said that had a little bit to do with the stoppage as well. He knew the inevitable, and he wasn't going to watch his son take a beating. So, like I said, prop Sean Porter, you was definitely game for this fight. You definitely came out swinging, man. But it wasn't enough, bro. At the end of the day, it just wasn't enough. Like I said, Bud Crawford once again proving, man, he's the top of the food chain. The top of the food chain, man. If you want some, you gotta come get some, man. Straight up. Like I said, I'm not surprised at all with this finish. Like I said, Bud Crawford did exactly what he does, man. That's how he puts it down in most of his fights, man. Pretty much he's gonna come. He's a technician. He's always gonna be the smarter fighter in the ring, man. Always. He's always ready, always prepared. So, you know what I mean? You just go out there. So he went out there and handled his business, man. Might have got off to a slow start, but most of his fights get off to a slow start for him. That's what he do. He's sizing them up, man. He sizes his opponents up. He handles that business, man. And then he finishes them off, man. Like he's like a black mamba, dog. He's dangerous, man. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody right now ready for Bud Crawford, man. People can keep saying what they want. People keep trying to find reasons to hate on this man. This man don't duck nobody. People duck him. Let that be known right now. He ain't out there ducking nobody. People duck him. He's standing right there at the top of the food chain. If you want some, come get some. That's what it's all about, man. He ain't got to go looking for nobody to come fight. They got to go looking for him. He the man. He the champ. He the best. The best don't got to go looking for opponents. The opponents got to go looking for the best. They got to go. The challengers, they look for the chance. Not the other way around. So another great performance, another great performance by Bud Crawford. Obviously, man, like I said, just curious what we got next, what's in store next for him, man, because only fight I really want to see is him against Spence. Like I said, Spence was in the crowd. He got up kind of arrogantly as soon as the stoppage and left. Yes. That was a far more overwhelming and dominant win over Sean Porter than you had Errol Spence. I'm just saying. He handled that business. He dissected a very good fighter. Like I said, Sean Porter was game, just wasn't enough tonight. But like I said, I wasn't gonna hold up too much of y'all time, man. This is something I don't normally do, but I probably will start doing things like this from now on, going forward too, after big fights. Should have did. I wish in hindsight I'd have did this after the Wilder Fury fight, man. Couple last month, man. But yeah, this is kind of cool, man, because I'm definitely high in the boxing. I might have to start doing some boxing streams from now on this channel too, man, from time to time as well, because definitely boxing is also a big love of mine, man. I don't love them like I love my New York Giants, but I'm a definitely big boxing fan, big UFC fan. So I'm gonna have some of that stuff coming up in the near future too on my channel, man, featuring some of that type of content as well. Hope you guys can get into that with me. Hope y'all enjoy. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants Fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants Fan. That's MACDA Giants Fan.